Hi you guys, Joe here. I live in El Paso, Texas, zone 8A. It's the desert here. And I wanted to show you guys what one of my favorite flowers is. I'm trying to grow a flower garden. It's kind of hit and miss. We have up to 102-degree weather in the summer. Right now it's like 97 to 100. So I wanted to show you what one of my favorite flowers is. It's the Osteospermum. It's these right here. Now that we're in like super hot weather, they're not blossoming as much, but I'll show you guys pictures of when they were blossoming. And they stay evergreen. In the winter, this one was still green, so this year I bought more and I planted them. So I'm gonna show you guys what I did and let's do this. This is what my flower garden looked like in January. It's winter and of course almost everything died down to nothing. But to my surprise, this African daisy was still green. Good thing I left the label there because I probably would have forgotten what it was. The only other green was my cilantro and dill starting to sprout over here in this corner. So of course in March when I went to my local nursery and saw all these beautiful colors, I had to buy more. But while I was digging the holes to plant them in my flower garden, of course I found some grub worms, so I added this milky spore to my entire garden to try to eliminate them. I've used it before in my Bermuda grass and it's worked wonders for me. So if you want to catch that video, I'll link it. I also added some fertilizer because our soil sucks here and doesn't have any good nutrients. This pot here looked like it had 3 different plants growing from it, so I took them apart and planted them separately. All 3 looked like they had a pretty good root system, so I crossed my fingers and hope they survive. And they have so far. While you watch me separate these, I'm going to give you a little information regarding these flowers. They're related to daisies, asters, and sunflowers, and they typically grow to a height of 1 to 3 feet and can spread 1 to 2 feet. They tend to close at night or in cloudier weather, and they reopen when the sun hits them. They'll bloom from spring to early summer and stop to a complete standstill during hot, dry weather, which is what we have right now and what you saw at the beginning of the video, and they'll start to rebloom again in the fall. They're hardy in zones 10 to 11, but like I said, I'm in zone 8A, and I had that one last year, and it survived all winter. So when plants say they're hardy in a certain zone, don't be discouraged to try it in your zone because different microclimates support different types of plants and flowers. This pot was a little bit root bound, so don't forget to loosen those roots from the bottom prior to planting. That's what you saw me doing there. And here they are. 3 of them are from one pot. And then there was another pot. This is the tiny one. And this one was the one that was already there. So here's all 5 of them. It was March 3rd when I planted these. And a month later, this is what they're looking like. They're gorgeous. So I had to buy 3 more and plant those as well. It was April 12th by this time. Those you see on the top left corner, those are my ranunculus. I planted those from some weird alien looking bulbs, and I have a video on that too if you want to catch that. And I forgot to take video, but here are some pictures of when they were blooming at their prettiest, which was in March and April. Come June, they're not blossoming as good like I showed you, but in May, this is what I found. They're giving me seeds. I didn't even know. This was a nice surprise. So if you want to see the videos on me collecting the seeds and how I store them, check out my other video. And that's all. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any tips for me in the comments. Here's some bloopers. I want to show you what's growing in my garden. Nope, I don't like any of that.
Why don't you stop talking to people?
I'm like, just yeah. Your face is not showing me. Oh, really? All right.
Why are you not as excited as I am?
Why aren't you smiling while I'm talking to you? Okay, let's do this again. Oh, a little bee. All right.